Hey everyone, Orthotic Chips here from Chiappetta Shoes. This is Workshop Live. Today we have a lovely customer coming in, been wearing an orthotic for a little over a year, and we have a complaint, one side unilateral pressure on the fifth metatarsal. This customer has a C9 foot type on the right and a C10 on the left. Had an injury prior to getting the orthotics. Not sure if that changed the bone structure where we have a C9 and C10, very close to each other, but I don't think an injury precluded this as a causation. So C9 on the right, C10 on the left. When we're wearing the custom orthotic, this customer feels really good posturally speaking. Ankles, knees, hips, back, in line. She's feeling really positive when she doesn't wear the orthotic. She feels it posturally. She feels it in the back, I believe she said, and then in the hips. A little weakness there. Now, with what we have going on today, the right side is happy. Right side feels very good. Custom orthotic is nice and nice. With the left side, we have a pressurization of the fifth metatarsal, and with that, on a day-to-day basis, it feels like it's painful, pressurized, causing irritation. When she doesn't wear the orthotic, she doesn't feel it, but when she does wear the orthotic, she feels it. So sometimes when we have an insert, depending on the materials and how you take the impression, any kind of pressurization just tells us that we have too much pressure in a certain area. So today, I'm going to take you to the top down. We're going to leave the right side fine. We're going to clean that up real quick. On this left side here, we're going to do a little cuboid bar. So right where the fifth metatarsal is, behind that spot, the cuboid bone sits up or elevated just a touch. Sometimes we want to put a little notch right there to help elevate pressure and relieve it on that fifth meta. I've done tons of videos on that. We're going to do that unilaterally, just on this left side, because it is a C10, there's a little bit more lateral pressure. C9s are typically heel and balls of the feet. So today, we're going to put a little extra pressure in the cuboid area. We're also going to scoop out the cork, the base layer, the thickest part, in front of that. So we're going to let that fifth met drop down. It's going to create a drop zone. So we're going to go take it to the grinder. We're going to thin that out just a touch, and then we're going to apply the cuboid bar. Come on over to the grinder for me.
Use the cuboid arc for this.
Yeah, cuboid bar. So, all right. Now for the cuboid bar, we have this scooped out a little bit, and we're relieving some of the pressure by removing the base layer. We're going to add a little pressure behind there with a material called cushion cork, which I mention all the time in these videos. Typically, I don't use cushion cork for a wrap because when you heat it up, it can crack a little bit. Not the end of the world. In this case, because I smoothed it out just a touch, there's a nice kind of rounded surface that we're working with here. The cushion cork will work perfectly fine. Cushion cork's nice because it has a rubberized compound to it where it's bouncy. And yeah, so on this situation, we're going to relieve pressure on the problematic spot and increase a little bit behind there to reduce that irritation. Now, sometimes you could just do the cutout, but in this case, because it's been kind of consistently irritated and we have two different feet, I am trying the cuboid bar as a corrective measure to relieve pressure on the problematic spot. So that's what we got right there. All right. I'm going to let this glue dry for a couple minutes. We're going to take it back in just 2 minutes and wrap this video up. Be right back. All right, so just to recap, Workshop Live, we have a C9 foot type on the left, on the right, C9 on the left, 5th metatarsal irritation when wearing the orthotic, no pressure without, but posturally speaking, she needs the orthotics to feel better. So what we're doing today is scooping out the base cork layer, that's the thickest part, to relieve and create a depression zone. We're also adding a cuboid bar to elevate a little extra pressure behind that spot. We're going to use a cushion cork material, and I like to kind of angle it around the heel right there, so it kind of hugs that lateral side nicely. And we're going to take it to the grinder, and that's going to be a wrap. So. Yep. Okay.
What do you want to take it?
I can take it. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so this has been Workshop Live. We have a nice little modification, tapered just a touch around the edges there and ready to go. With this situation, we are going to be done right now. We got fall sale going on, Luxcessity sale, where luxury meets necessity. And Fall 10 is our discount code. Stop in now through next Saturday. Thank you very much. Ciao.